Hi, Colt. So when we were looking at U.S. Nationals and we looked at the scores without the bonus system, you were actually in second place in the all-around. So I wanted to know what your opinion is of the bonus system, since it sort of negatively affected your outcome.
So I think the bonus system is like extremely vital to like what we're doing in the United States. Like look at like a year ago, 2 years ago, like nobody was pushing bonus or like difficulty.
Right.
So the bonus system has done its job, and yes, it's like negatively impacted me, and you know, I can look at it with a negative opinion, or I can look at how much it's helped the United States. Obviously, I should just do more bonus if I don't want to have that problem. But no, I feel like when you look at that, when they're picking like international competitions, worlds, the Olympics, stuff like that, they're not going to be taking the bonus system into account. So yes, it might negatively impact me on like, you know, USA's and how it looks, and it might be an ego crush, but it is what it is. Whenever they actually come down and pick the teams, it's not going to matter. So, and you know, in the reality of things, it's not a huge deal to me. So, but I like what it's done for the United States. People are like pushing harder routines now. So,
I was noticing you have a spectacular vault, and I was wondering, are you considering adding a second vault?
Yeah, I would love to add a second vault. Me and my coach Tom Glemy have like talked about adding a second vault, but especially in the first 2 years of college, our main focus was kind of just getting settled in the all-around, especially now that I'm like coming out as more of a, you know, impact to the team on, you know, 4 or 5 events, possibly 6. So I think that was our main focus right now. And later down the road, like I do have, you know, I am capable of doing, you know, front double pike. I would love to put that on competition, like surface, but for now it's my main focus is on the all-around and how I can impact the team.
So you came away today being the top scorer on parallel bars with a really internationally competitive score. Have you thought about, if you make this team, like the possibility of making parallel bar finals?
I have thought about it, but my main focus is the team. Like that's how I get onto the team. You know, how I get onto the world team is thinking about the team and where I fit in that. And then if I do a great performance for the team, then you know it'll fall into place and I'll possibly make finals. I'll have a chance of making finals.
And speaking of fitting into the team, so 2 of the team members are already placed. So how do you see your strengths fitting into the team?
I see we're very weak on high bar, and this is, you know, a bit of a cat and mouse game for me because personally I'm a little bit scared of high bar, but I've learned to, you know, love it in the last couple of months because I know how desperately we need a high bar score. So as much as I, you know, not a huge fan of it, I see myself fitting into that high bar spot along with, you know, vault, parallel bars, and possibly the floor score.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.